Hello students, we are going to do the revision on solubility. Let us see what are the parameters which are there in the solubility chapter. So first of all, we had dealt with various definitions and other parameters. In order to understand those, let us see the outcomes of solubility. By the end of this revision, the student will remember all the parameters involved in describing solubility and its implementation in the pharmacy. So student at the end will be implementing the solubility parameters or the information related to solubility. So what are the various definitions? We had seen the definitions of the solubility. Then we had covered the meaning of solute-solvent interaction. What is the role of solute and solvent in the solubility process? Next, we had dealt with the diffusion studies, how diffusion studies are useful for you to study the diffusion or transport of the solutes from one side of the membrane to another side of the membrane through use of semi-permeable membrane. And we had also seen the distinguishing parameters between diffusion and osmosis. Then we had covered the Raoult's law, what is ideal and real solutions, and what are the deviations of Raoult's law. Along with that, we had covered the solid, liquid and solid gas solubilities and the parameters involved in them. This was followed by the factors affecting solubility. So very important factors affecting solubility was majorly the pressure and temperature. So effect of temperature and effect of pressure on the solubility. Along with that, some minor such as salting out is also going to affect the solubility criteria, or solubility is going to get affected because of different parameters in the system. Then we had covered the 2 and 3 component systems. So what are 2 and 3 component systems? Involving phenol water system, 3 component involving different examples, such as one of the example that I will tell you is acetic acid, chloroform and water. So such n number of examples you can utilize. Along with that, the rules for 3 component system, or it is also called as rules for triangular diagram, followed by the distribution law. So what is the other name for distribution law and how it is applicable? What is partition phenomena? How the solute is going to get distributed in two immiscible solvents? What is the extent of solubility? What is the effect of concentration in two solvents can be studied by distribution law. Along with that, covering the association and dissociation of the solute. Then we dealt with the limitations of distribution law, followed by the applications. So all these parameters are the most important that we have covered in the chapter. So in all, do you remember the effect of various salt on solubility? Yes, such as examples of sodium chloride or potassium chloride, where sodium chloride did not show any change in the solubility with respect to temperature, while other salts showed lot of variation in the solubility with respect to temperature. So this is the graph that we had seen, if you remember. This is for sodium chloride, and the other salts are seen showing variation in the solubility with respect to temperature. So from this parameters we can summarize that students are able to remember the solubility concept very well. Thank you.